What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to be making one of Godzilla Jr.'s enemies that was in the animated show, and that is Quetzalcoatl. Now right here I have I think it is a vulture demon that is in Warhammer or in Dungeons and Dragons. If the camera will focus. Now right here I have one, but I actually have two of them, and this one already had the wings off of it in the box. So this one will be the one that I am going to be putting together for Quetzalcoatl. Now the wings are going to go right here on the arms. And right here, I'm going to use this one's hands for her feet. I'm going to put that back there. Because her feet does not look like this. They look more like the hands. So what we're going to need is a X-Acto knife. Now be careful with this. A super glue. Oh, let me turn around. And some green stuff. Now this is my first time using green stuff. And hopefully this stuff will work out for me. And we're also going to need some snippers. So let's go on and get started. Alright, right here I have both of my vulture demons. And we're going to change one into Q. Now first up we got to remove the hands. So let's go and snip these off. Wait a minute, let's turn those around, get a little bit closer cut. There we go. Going to get that off. Move that out the way, and let's go and let's turn these around again, get close to the feet. Alright, we don't need that no more. Now all's left is just to put these new feet on here, and they'll look, if I can get the camera to focus, it went off center. Alright, it's going to look closely to right here. But before I do that, we need to remove these back leg feathers. So that's where we're going to need the X-Acto knife to get into like the knee. Now that is all up to you. If you want to leave these back feathers, you can. I am just going to remove them. And we also got these spikes coming out of the arms and legs. And we also going to remove the back and neck feathers. Alright, I got them all cleaned up, and I went on and got the wings on there. And if you can tell, I did go on and turn the tail around too. Give y'all a little bit of 360 look before we add some green stuff. Now as you can see, the feathers, I tried my best to match them up, but it actually is more than what I was going to do, especially like right here on the tail. I did take the other one's tail and make it longer, and I turned it because before it was facing this way, it was more into the other wing's way. Now right here, I left this piece, but you don't have to. And that's not, if I can get the X-Acto knife, y'all can see better. Right here, this is not on Quetzalcoatl in the show. It's more of just right to here. But I left this part on the leg because it just makes it more bird-like. And just kind of left that coolness right there, I think. But if y'all want me to, I will remove it. But right here we have the other one, and I took more off of this than I thought I was. Like I said earlier, I removed the tail to make the other one's tail longer. And I had to take the wing off because the wing would not fit right without it. But like here, you can see the leg spikes I was talking about. So we got all that removed. We got the, and I removed the neck and everything, like I said. And you can see like what I mean by but the wing was just a little too short, especially in that elbow spot. But I think I did a pretty good job. Now we're going to move on to the green stuff. Now, like I said earlier, I've never used this before. This is the first time using this. So hopefully it works out well. Gonna remove that. I thought about just cutting it with the plastic on it, but then I figured that if I keep it on there, I could cover it better. Oh, my blade got stuck a little bit. Now, if you use this, it is really sticky, unlike milliput. Gonna seal that up. Now what we're gonna need to do is mix these up. Alright, I kind of fast forwarded this a little bit so I can show y'all what I did to get the back. And the tools on how I use. I hope everybody's having themselves a great day or night or whatever time you are watching this. And oh yeah, I almost forgot, I did add in a cut under the neck. But I do have them all green stuff up. Now with this stuff, it's not like the milliput. Milliput only takes a couple hours to dry or harden. This took an entire day to dry. Now if I can zoom it in, I'll show that what I did with the eyes. This Q does have those outwards eyes. And like right there under the neck, you can see where I cut in to it. Now the tail right here was kind of hard to do, and I've never made feathers, so this was another first for me, but I think I did all right. Zoom back out. Now right here I got my prime dark gray. Alright, I got them all primed up. Well, her, my bad. Now with it primed and everything, does not look bad whatsoever. It looks better than having the green showing. Now we're going to work on the body. Now this is just caramel. Alright, y'all can see what happened is that it was just a whole lot going in and out on the camera. So I went on and just cut all that footage out. But as you can see, I did get the eyes, the mouth, the neck, and those little skin flabs that's on the arms. And I did also the claws. Now right here, I'm going to show you what colors I used. So we got the color palette. And this is your prime, the skin, this is the flab, the mouth, the claws, and the armor that is on the knees. Now right here, I have, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't talk while I was doing it, but it is purple for the mouth, light mocha for the skin flaps, and bone white for the claws. Now right here I am using the same red that I did for the back of the neck, and that is like a dark red. Now right here I thought I had the camera recorded when I first started painting the wings, and the wings is like a mix of dark red mixed with antique white and caramel to get more of that like skin color. And there we go. We got, if the camera focus, it's all painted up. And she looks fantastic. And oh yeah, the dark caramel that I used for the leg armor is also the same color as the two antennas on her head. And the eyes are yellow with a black pupil. Now, like I said earlier, if y'all don't like this design with the longer legs, let me know. But it is all up to you if you want to keep those or not. But I think she came out fantastic looking, especially with this tail. Looks pretty good. Now, painting and doing back here under the tail and behind this leg was a little bit of a nightmare because of trying not to get the paint on the legs. But I'm glad everything turned out all right. Now the tongue and the outer mouth parts are purple, but they're lighter. Now right here I have my first size comparison, and that is the mutant hummingbird that Godzilla fights. Now since they're both bird-like creatures, I figured these two would work together in size. Turn this sideways so y'all can see. Now granted, if I would have, and I probably will show this in a few seconds, but like right here, if I would have removed that part, they would have been the same size and went like in height to wingspan. Now right here, I've forgotten this one's name, but the lion, flying lion monster, that is machining, works great in size with it. And I thought that since this had bird wings or wings in general, these two would do good for sizing together because they both fly. But yes, if I would have removed those little spots on the legs, this would have been more in scale with them. But I kind of still like what I've done with just keeping that little bit of a detail. Trying to see if I can get it to hold it. It's not going to work. So we'll move that out the way. Now this is my only Zilla figure I own. And yes, it does still work. And I remember getting this at a Happy Meal when it first came out. But yes, these two actually do work good in size. Now, I'm not really sure if Q and Godzilla are the same height in the show, or was she a little bit shorter. But right here just looks great. Gonna move him out the way. Now right here I do have my fire breath from the Godzilla, NECA's Godzilla for poster version. I'm sorry, fire. Now this looks great with Q or Quetzalcoatl because her fire breath was like this yellowish, but also had green in it. But still, this works with her if you have this piece, if you want to make Quetzalcoatl. But yeah, I love to hear y'all's comments. Did y'all think I did a good job on her or not? But I think I did pretty good. If the camera would focus. I'm going to zoom it in so y'all can see a little bit closer on her face or head. Now I know I messed up on the count on the necks, but I was having a hard time trying to get all four on the neck. But so I think I did okay. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see everybody next time.